Ooh! Oh! Oh, Gon didn't show up. Yeah, humans, buddy!
Wow!
Hey, check out our Patreon in the link below. You'll have access to uncut and upcoming reactions, skits, behind the scenes footage, and so much more. Your support goes a long way to helping us with more reactions and original content. Also, thanks for subbing. Set the bell for notifications. Your boy YaBoyRockLee. Hey man, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and do so. Hunter x Hunter reaction starting now. Gon and Killua have beat Greed Island. Amazingly enough, somehow Gon had the highest test score to get the last item. Very, very surprising. Like, as it was happening, I was like, yo, Gon is gonna be, there's no way Gon is gonna be the top scorer. And I was like, wait a second, he is gonna be the top scorer. But it actually made sense. See, what they did is, in order to get card number 0, you basically had to, be able to answer how the other cards were acquired. And it was good because Gon and Killua did it the fair way. And they were among the few who did it the fair way. And thinking about the fact that his father made the game, it's almost really skewed. The end product is almost skewed to favor someone who was actually playing the game honest and just enjoying it. So the people that cheated, and stole cards from each other wouldn't know how the cards were actually acquired, right? So they wouldn't be able to answer this test. Because let's just say you had card number 77, it would ask, about some story that the card was unlocked. If you stole it from somebody, you wouldn't know how they achieved it. So it's rewarding those who played the game and actually did it the right way, because they'd be able to answer the final test. So that was very good. Anyways, Gon is out of Greed Island. It turns out really that his father has orchestrated so much things for Gon to meet up with him on his own. And Gon made a critical error, which in my opinion is not an error of Gon. I got a problem with Ging, okay? Gon basically had two choices, whether to use the accompany card or like magnetic force to reach his father. If he used the accompany card, that means he's coming with a friend, and that means he is gutless and not ready to meet his father. By using magnetic field, it meant that, he's strong in his own right. But the girl who he was talking to was saying, no, you're just shy, Ging. It's a little bit of a cop-out, But it's actually making sense to Gon's personality, where Ging is just a wiser version of Gon, but still, he might actually be an idiot. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't get mad. Don't say he just said that. Gon recognizes himself as an idiot. That's actually what makes him, what is he? I believe he's in the Enhancer. But they commented that with him and Uvu. They just get very emotional and they respond. Killua calls Gon an idiot, and Gon embraces being an idiot, right? And gives him an excuse for doing whatever it is that he does. So now I'm starting to speculate that Ging probably has very much of those common traits, but when it comes to his craft, right, he's going to excel at it, just like Gon excels at fighting, right? But, he's naive to a lot of things. Also, Gon has been in an island, he's been on a box. So a lot of Gon's idiot traits are going to be that, he's naive, he doesn't have world experience, where Ging has the world experience but has that happy-go-lucky attitude where he makes a silly choice. So that's what I mean about Ging being similar to Gon and just making a silly choice. Because I don't think he should have disregarded seeing his son. But we're gonna figure out, what his purpose are. And I think Gon is just gonna accept whatever it is. He's just going to accept it. Back to, the fact that, they reference Gon as even being an idiot, okay, actually makes me forgive him a little bit more for being selfish. Because if you see in the last couple reactions, I was frustrated with Gon being so selfish, right? Because he was putting himself at risk, he was putting his friends at risk, and I was like, that's a selfish thing to do. But now, if you start combining the fact that he is good-hearted, right, and is naive, right, it actually could point to him being selfish right now because he doesn't have a lot of experience. So I imagine as Gon gets older, has more experience, he's actually going to be less selfish. So now I should be less upset with him. This boy doesn't know a lot. He's just pure-hearted at the moment. And that can be dangerous, as been hinted before. Anyways, long recap. The point is, now he has met up with his father's apprentice. He's still on a mission to see his father. And now we have this insect thing brewing in the background. And that's setting up the next arc. So anyways, that's it. I probably went off on a long tangent, but I still thought that was, good information, good insight. We're gonna jump right into our reaction. If you're not subscribed already, go ahead and do so. Let's do it. I must give birth to the king. I am the queen. Okay. Yeah, okay. I was thinking about giving birth to the king as in her husband. She is a queen, and the next child would either be king or queen. She's trying to have a son, obviously. So they're going against an army, obviously. That's the other thing. I don't trust Kite. I don't trust him. I never trust the senseis that they meet. Never mind. The Chimera Arc. I heard this is a good arc. Oh. They recognize the last name. I thought of that too. They both got epic last names. Okay. Okay. That's possible. That may have been to a complete. Okay. It's all connecting right now. Oh. It molts. A typical egg has 2 classes of sex. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I used to be an assassin, but I quit. Oh. Really? The reason why I said really, because I can't imagine like Hisoka and them liked. But he said good hunters. So he's not talking about talented hunters. He's talking about like a good-hearted hunter that's also good. Oh my gosh. Yo! Oh. Oh, she's going after humans. Jeez. She might even be pregnant! That's where this army is coming from. Because they are produced in a way not found in any other organism. Okay. Give birth to the king. This is probably going to make sense with that. Here we go. Humans. Wow, I didn't get the quarantine. The quarantine is to protect everyone else. And if it consumes humans and passes its traits down, you'll have a very intelligent and probably the power to use Nen. Whew. Got it. Nice. The question is, which one of you is going to be 8? Because I'm waiting for this queen to eat somebody. Oh, they're gonna try to break out of quarantine, fam. Fish. Yeah. So she wants to give birth to a strong king, and she needs to give birth to strong soldiers to have a strong king, which means she needs more and more. Which is what they pretty much talk like. Ooh. I don't think you're gonna marry your brother. This is bad. I'm sorry, Mom. Something's gonna be bad for somebody. There it is. Oh, but God's gonna show up. God's gonna show up, but that's where they're gonna figure out that there's strong, nutritious food out there to eat. Ooh! Oh! Oh, Gon didn't show up! I knew it was gonna be humans, though. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They really took out the kids. I didn't think Hunter x Hunter would do that. Like I did, but you know, like I was like, oh, these kids are gonna go. But you don't really, you know, whatever. This guy. Oh, it really was. I forgot. This kid is really serious. Oh, but he's gonna recognize the scent for later. The question is, why did its legs fall off? It must have been in some type of battle, which is why it wants a strong king. that's a kid. The sister's gonna pop up. Oh my gosh, he looks dope too. Yeah. My prediction though is the human part. So think about the kind of human that was ate or eaten, right? Was a boy, he wanted to protect his sister and promised to protect his sister. The mother is still alive. I'm willing to bet that part of this is gonna backfire on her, on the queen. Part of it is gonna backfire. Hopefully I remember to recap this at the end. We're gonna jump right into the next episode, but you'll see. I think you'll see what I'm talking about. Or I'm just gonna be wrong. So we'll see. And Sora. Oh, these are the different combinations of things they ate. Now the question is, will this bug? There's a butterfly. Man, this is gonna be exciting. What are they gonna come up with? When these bugs figure out about Nen, that's what I'm interested in. This is terrible. Target the fully grown. They're gonna leave a bunch of kids without their parents. This is oh my gosh. This is bad. One of them has an infant in her hands. Got him. That dude looks boss though, man. That's how you figure it out. And then they'll probably be able to do a map based on who's missing. They have low technology. That's why they won't be able to report it. What? That's where she'd go. Here's the thing. They would consume so much from that island before it got help that it's in a position to attack everybody else. I got something to say. Oh, see? Remember what I talked about? If they're picking up qualities from the humans they're eating, that can be problems for the queen, because now betrayal kicks in, because what are humans known for? And this guy is from a noble brother, and the mother is still alive. This is going to have a profound effect on him later. He's probably going to meet his mother. They have the attributes of the people they consume or the things they consume. Oh my gosh. This is his original village. There it is. This is what I was talking about. He has some remnants of his past self. She hasn't ate. This is crazy. Oh! Yeah! Humans, buddy! They thought we was defenseless. Yes, I'm excited. Oh, the shell. Oh, one's gonna get away. This is gonna be a war. I ain't gonna lie, that one felt good. Like, yo, these humans are not just gonna sit back and take it. I'm glad it's gonna be a war. Probably they're gonna be the most noble war that we've seen in the show so far, or battle. Because it's gonna be for humanity's survival. Oh, we got some old people coming back. The outside world. More pro. Oh, they're not. I don't know if they're pros. Oh, so you are a pro now. Her Nen. She can impact insects. This is going to be crucial at some point in the story. Yeah. Gon's not gonna do that. Killua most likely won't, but sure as heck Gon won't. The owl is wise. He reads. Yes. Wait till you meet Gon. Yeah. He has some respect for the humans. Oh my gosh, they're so different, the types. There's a lot of interesting possibilities with this. Oh. Interesting. This is interesting. The human part might really go against her. Because humans crave individual power. They're not like... Yeah. Yes. Individuality. She's catching what I'm catching. Yeah, that makes sense. She does have human in her. Because he was reading the books. This is interesting. It's a very interesting arc. Yeah, this is matching up. Yeah, kill what might. He's listening. I wonder if you can hear from there. Yo, this is a very, 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 very good arc for a lot of reasons. Okay, so in my opinion, this is the most interesting arc that has started. The first 2 episodes of this arc was kind of like, meh, okay, this is good. But I'll tell you why it's so interesting is because this can go so many directions, like so many directions. First of all, Hunter x Hunter is hard to predict, and this may be like the most unpredictable arc like so far. The reason is typically there's some type of goal that's very clear. Well, I mean, there's always a clear goal. So they want to, capture the Phantom trope. They're trying to get their Hunter exams. They're trying to beat the game, all right? Those are objectives. Here, they're obviously trying to, basically crush the Chimera ants. That has to be the objective, to save humanity. So we're gonna go into 2 points. What makes this very interesting is oh my gosh, I hope I don't forget it. I might have to stop and re-record. So what makes this interesting is the philosophical approach that this is a closed off nation, right? And they had a pandemic and they didn't want anybody's help in there, right? If you were watching this now, you are probably missing when we were just in a quarantine situation in the real world, where if a pandemic is affecting one particular area, it can spread to other areas, right? Also, so when it comes to disease, it can obviously spread across literally the whole world. So you being closed off and not wanting to tell the whole world could actually affect the whole world. Second, in this situation where humans are being ate by these ants, if they had technology and communicated with the rest of the world, they'd be like, yo, we're getting attacked by these ants. Yo, send your pro hunters, okay? Send your tanks, everything, and they would crush this before it became a serious threat. So, from a real world perspective, I know I might get in too deep for you, it almost causes this makes sense for why you would interfere with another country's sovereignty, right? Because their problems can truly become your problems. Because if this island gets taken over by these ants and the king is born, it's gonna cause this. I still think the pro hunters are gonna shut this down if it were to get out this island, but it might be just too vast. It might be able to cover too much different areas, and the human mind interfering, a lot of things can happen, but this is why you'd want to interfere. All right, that's phase 1. That where I got a little deep for some people might think it's too deep. Now, just to really talk about the anime itself, once they consumed humans, I don't think she has full control like she did. Before, they were mindless beasts that would have just went with whatever the queen, said. Now, they have the full possibilities of human. Now they're reading books. They're gathering information. So now they're like, oh, we want names. They want individuality, okay? They have ambition, okay? And now they might be like, why would I mindlessly, like the alligator guy, why would I mindlessly die for the queen? It's once he starts having his own goals. The problem is they can't reproduce. And I think that's why they mentioned that earlier, if you put everything together. Yeah, you can have your own goals, you can have your own, aspirations of conquest, but you can't, like a typical human, you can't pass on your genes. So I don't know how that can affect decision-making going forward. It's also interesting that they are absorbing the traits of the humans that, they acquire, right? So they're gonna have vastly different personalities, and they have a great reason for that. I'm expecting the most loyal one of them, loyal to the queen, I think is gonna betray her, because everything that's making him so loyal, he absorbed the upstanding citizen, the boy, okay? Probably the boy and the girl combined, but he absorbed a very, from what we gather, upstanding, person. He doesn't have a lot of information yet. They've already revealed by reading books, you uncover a lot of information. So I suspect as he becomes more aware and has more access to knowledge, he might betray the queen for what he perceives as the greater good. Remember, his previous mother, so to speak, or that connection is still alive. And I don't know if that's gonna, come into play, but I think it will, right? So again, this human element opens up so much possibilities for where this arc can go. And I am looking forward to it. The God and Killua thing, that kind of went as I was expecting. Killua said everything that I was going to say. Actually, a lot of things I'm thinking, they covered it up. So good job for Hunter for doing that. But Killua was already saying, yeah, Gon, you're not going to run away. Me, I might. It depends. So that's exactly how I would have expected this to work out. Anyways, very good, very good, very good. If you're not subscribed already, guys, please go ahead and do so. Your boy YaBoyRockLee, out.
Don't forget to follow us on social media. Also check out YaBoyRockLee.com for merch.